And welcome back, everybody, to Open Up this edition. Don Clark here with Bob Prater, your second favorite pair on the air with Tina Gahn. And we're going to be talking in just a few minutes about gays in the church. But first, we are talking about business and how to make your business succeed. And Bob, you've got some questions for Dave Bass.
I do. First, Dave, let me tell you what really impresses me is that you entered into a business forms, and at some point you had to realize, what have I done? I've entered a business that has an expiration date. And so you had to reinvent and do something different and add some services to what you do. And you've been very successful at it. So as a business person myself, someone like you who's been down the road and has done that where you've been flexible in the midst of an impossible situation, that would be attractive to me. Can you speak to what that was like when you realized this is going to come to an end? I have to do something else.
Yeah, it was terrifying. In a way it is, but in another way, it's exciting because it's all brand new stuff, and you go, oh wow, look at this, look what I can learn here, and how can that help my existing clients? So it went over a several year period. As far as going from business forms to printing and business forms to printing business forms and specialty advertising items to business printing, specialty advertising items, some marketing, and from business forms, printing, specialty advertising, marketing, and now the internet. And the internet has been my biggest curve. I've been doing evenings, ask my wife, been doing evenings for the last 2 years, learning about, web pages. And you talked about Flash at one time, it's just slow,
Right.
and you don't even want to do it for anything, and it does not work on any mobile device. So the other part of search engine optimization on your web page is very important also. Right. So you have to do that right. Google is constantly changing their rules on search engine optimization because people are always trying to game the system.
Right.
So people, I'm going to put out, I can pay somebody, $50 and they'll put 2,000 backlinks on my webpage. Well, they see that and they go, you're cheating, you're gaming.
Okay, so you bring up SEOs.
Yes.
So
I'm sorry, SEOs?
that's search engine optimization.
Okay.
So with those, how are you helping your clients stay near the top of the search results?
Well, what Google wants you to do is they want to see you as an expert in your field, okay? So the way that you play the rules according to Google is you act like you are a regular business, and that's what we do. We design a website that's optimized for your keywords. So when someone puts in printing in Bakersfield or printing companies in Bakersfield, put that in. You'll find that DB and Company is right up there at the top. And so that you click on our line, our site there at our URL, and it comes to our website, and then you can see all the things that we offer. So you have to do your keywords correctly. You can't over-optimize. You can't say on your pages, we're a printer, we print here, we print this, we do this, we're a printer, we print. That's over-optimizing your keys, and you'll be swiped, banned, slapped by Google, and your website will go down to page 3,000.
Right.
And so you need to be on page 1. That's where people search. I know you probably look for products, Don. You've maybe looked for products. And a buddy of mine asked me, how to become invisible on the internet? Be on page 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6, anything. If you're not on page 1, your phone isn't ringing, people aren't calling you, and you're not getting the business that you can get off of the internet. And the internet is the new Yellow Pages. That's what it is. When we grew up, Don, we'd go to the Yellow Pages and find a plumber. They don't do that anymore. They're on their iPhones, they're on their iPads, and they're at home on their computer, and they put up emergency plumber. Boom, who do you have?
And whatever comes up first is usually going to get the call.
Yep. 97% of all the people that go on the internet to search for products buy it. And about 70 to 75% of those people buy off of the first page, and they usually buy it within an hour.
Wow.
My goodness.
High stats.
David, you are a businessman. You've gone through all the challenges of being a businessman. You deal with businesses. That's what you do. You serve businesses. For 30 years, you've seen businesses come, and you've seen businesses go, and there are a lot go. We've got viewers all over California, in fact, all over the nation and some across the world. Give us kind of Dave Bass's pointers for how not to fail in business.
Well, be an expert in the field that you're in. know what you're doing, and then as you have that base, as you have that niche, as I had, things change. The only thing constant in life is change, and so be able to roll and go with those changes, and technology. In my case, whoever thought that printing companies? When I got into printing, I said, I've got it made.
That's gold.
There'll always be printing. Well, there is, but it's not anything like it used to be. And so, but there's still marketing. Companies still have to grow. They have to have a good impression. They should have a good logo. They should have business cards, letterhead, brochures, presentation folders, those things to help sell their products and services to their clients and let them know that they're the experts in their field. And so the thing to do is study, know what you're talking about, be an expert in your field, and then just take baby steps to become more of an expert in expanding your basic circle of influences and so forth.
I'm sure you didn't do this on your own. Did you go out and seek outside advice, outside expertise to guide you along the way, and do you recommend that?
I recommend what I did. I didn't actually talk to other people and so forth. I read trade magazines and listened to the people that were on those magazines. And then the internet. You can put up any subject in the internet, and you can learn a lot about that subject that you're searching for online anymore.
So Dave Bass.
Yeah.
Here's what I like about you. Don Clark does these ads for a local insurance company where he talks about the local advantage. So you're doing something that is like too hip for the room. It's almost bigger than I mean, it's Bakersfield. And here you are doing something that is very New York or LA, San Francisco, Chicago. But you're doing it and you're speaking the language that we speak. You speak the local language. And I really like that. How do you have business that is out of the area, or is most of your business right here in Bakersfield?
Most of our business is right here in Bakersfield. Some companies and some of our clients have moved to different areas. So, we have clients in Southern California, Northern California, up in Monterey. We have clients over in Phoenix. We have clients in Florida. But most of it's all right here in Bakersfield.
Is there anything? Oh, go ahead.
If you're doing Era Energy, you've certainly proven right off the bat
Well,
that you can
yeah.
do the biggest of the biggest and the best of the best.
Yeah, and one of the things with them, which was very important for them, is that they have two different colors that have to be exactly the same on the exact same stock and look exactly the same, whether was it the first card, the 10th card, the 10,000th card. We get names for their employees every week, and they have to be exactly the same. They have to be perfect. The colors, they go in there and they check. Does this match this? Does this match that? And that is very, very crucial for that company in particular. But it just goes to the point that you have to have quality.
Okay.
For this area where we live, is there anything that you do that is different than what they might do somewhere else?
I would say that kind of what makes us a little bit different is that we're still small, and we can really help somebody very quickly. We had somebody come in this morning, had a little emergency, okay, and it was, we just put it off of our digital printer, but I mean, he went next door to Happy Jack's, as you mentioned, had his little pancake breakfast over there, came back, and his job was done. So that's not going to happen all the time, but we have in-house graphic design, so you need something, we can design it and typeset it and lay it out and show you proof, email you proof, have something very quickly, and turnaround is fairly
David, I
awesome.
want to put up your contact information because there may be people out there that have listened to this and say, I want to give this company a try. I want to do business with these people. And there it is, Dave Bass, and we're talking about DB. Take a look, Dave, over there. DB Printing and Marketing. They're over on G Street by Happy Jack's. Everybody knows that. And there's his website, dbandcompany.com. Phone number there, 661-324-2222. How'd you get that great phone number?
I told him I was numerically challenged. 324-2222.
Well, anyway, and I want to brag on Dave a bit here. This man is not just, he says he's out to help small businesses. The paper here charges us money for the use of this studio and the wonderful technical support we get from Chris McCullough over here behind the glass, and so David is stepping up to pay the fee for all of this so that other businesses can come on free of charge, without expense, and he is the one sponsoring other businesses to come on and tell the world about their businesses. And David, that's you're the first to do that. I just commend you, and you're really putting your money where your mouth is in terms of being a real support to businesses to make sure they prosper and flourish. And we're going to do what we can here at the station, here at this show, to make that happen.
It's extremely commendable.
Well, thank you, and that's part of our purpose, is to help other businesses grow and thrive.
And once again, it's smart. It's really smart of you. And listen, guys, if you are considering growing your business, this is the guy. He's ahead of the curve. I can tell you, you're about a step ahead, and you'd be an asset to anyone in this city. All
right. David, thanks for being with us. Love you and love playing golf out there with you. This guy can really pound a golf ball a long way, so he's our hitter when we're out there. When we come back, this was the main headline in one of our papers this week, Gays in the Church, and what the Pope had to say about that, and we're going to be talking about that when we come back.